Okay. So, she's planting some more peppers today. Me, I'm not doing much of nothing but supervising. See, I got good news and bad news about yesterday. See, I mowed me lawn. That's part of the good news. And the other part of the good news is I found that tree stump back yonder that I've been looking for. Bad news is I found it with my mower.
Yeah, you did.
So I spent half the day yesterday with my mower up on jacks trying to replace them there blades.
Yeah, you did.
Yep. What say you, Mother?
I say you, something has been digging holes around here. See that? Wonder what that is.
It's either frogs or those little crawdad things. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, it's good. I got peppers. What? They're ready to go in the ground.
Oh, yeah, I tell ya.
There's the little root ball.
Woo! Look at that.
Yeah.
Yep.
They're ready to go. They're ready to go. I got a ton of them, and I got more that are in, they're in about that big stuff.
Ah, yeah.
So, I figure take advantage and put out as many as I can, and maybe we'll have enough to put up. I want to put up stuff that we can freeze or dehydrate and use in cooking and stuff. So
I know our freezer's about empty.
Yeah.
Well, not about. Yeah.
they're empty.
Little meat, but yeah, our freezers, both of them, they're empty. I mean, last year and the year before, Mother Nature decided that we didn't need to grow much.
Yeah, we did, didn't we?
Yeah, we did all right with taters, and we was able to give a whole bunch of those away.
Yeah.
And we had a lot of squash that came up. I mean, we got some stuff, but nowhere near what we was looking for.
No.
Yeah.
What I'm hoping, well, I don't really, okay, I like sweet potatoes, but not really that much. And nobody in my house really likes sweet potatoes. But sweet potatoes is about the only thing that will grow here in the summer.
Yeah.
And okra and peas.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll grow some black-eyed peas or something.
Some peas, and you can grow okra. Just don't expect me to eat that slimy stuff.
And then the peppers, the peppers like the heat, and the tomatoes and things.
Good
like that.
Lord, this bed right here, this shot up.
Yeah, it's happy.
Isn't this twice that in a row that we've put,
Potatoes there?
yeah.
This is the second year.
Second year, yeah, so we got to put something else there next year.
Yeah.
Look at all those potatoes, yeah.
Look at this big holes, man.
I know. Those might be frogs.
You think so?
I don't know.
Dang. I'm like, yo,
Yeah.
this is where I grow food.
Anyhow, here's a public service announcement for today. I was sitting there yesterday looking at the internet, and oh my gosh, I mean, are liberals really as stupid, as they, oh my gosh, now all of a sudden the president is coming out with a board. I can't remember what he called it. Something about truth, or what was that? It was, yeah, but oh my God, you know, here it is. When Twitter and all these things were just strictly for liberals, and if a conservative voiced an opinion, they would absolutely just kick them off the platform, put them in timeouts just for stating the truth even, right? Now, Elon Musk, if you think that that conservatives are going to be happy, they're not, and I'll tell you why. Because he's not going to ban anybody. It will be a platform where both sides get to talk. But yes, Democrats are communists. They want to suppress freedom of speech. It's in the Constitution.
Yeah, you guys.
Right, but the thing is they have raised a generation of idiots that don't want to debate a subject. They don't believe there should be a second opinion if they don't agree with it.
Yeah.
What say you, Mother?
That's true.
That's true.
Watching those girls debate. There's no debating. They're trying to shut you out.
Yep.
There's no, these girls, so for instance, like the abortion thing we were watching the other day, they don't, have a reasoning behind their idea. They just think whatever it is that everybody else thinks. They're angry at somebody, and this is a good idea to be angry at. But they haven't thought through the science. They haven't thought through the moral consequences. They haven't thought through anything.
Yeah.
And so they just follow the crowd.
And evidently, they're not smart enough to use contraceptive. And they always argue the 1 in a million shot or the 1 in 10,000 shot, right? Well, how about you cross that bridge when it actually happens?
Yeah.
All right. But anyway, yeah, it's just funny. I mean, oh my gosh.
They're so angry. I don't get it.
I mean,
it's just me, but
it is like when you censored the president of the United States, that's treason. All right. And Durham, he's coming along. They say that he has enough evidence now to press conspiracy charges.
wow.
And this is all going to come as a shock to the Democrats because they don't watch news.
No.
I've been telling people for years, you got to get off the mainstream media, but no, they won't do it. It's not true unless them libtards say so.
Yeah, you know. what the thing is, there for a while, we were vegan, the two of us.
Yes.
Right? We would not eat meat and everything. And we did our research, whether that was a good, viable option. Truth of the matter is, you don't need meat to live. Okay?
No.
You don't.
And that's a
Everything-
good thing.
It's a good, especially now.
Yeah.
It's a good, you can have a good plant-based diet and thrive on it and actually be very, very healthy. It's actually a lot healthier. Point
Right.
when we researched that, we came upon all the stuff that they put on our food.
It was
Okay.
bad, yeah.
Stuff that is banned in other countries, stuff that you're like, why is that necessary? And how the food system in this country is twisted.
Yeah.
Okay, is subsidies and things like that. If you had to pay for the actual value of a hamburger, it would be $30.
Yeah.
Okay, so we looked up all the stuff, and all the research, health research that has been done regarding a vegan diet and all of that. The American government knows this.
Yeah.
Okay, and
They've known it since World War II.
They've known, yeah, forever. They've known forever, and purposely have been pushing things like milk and meat and stuff like that into the American people, which makes them less healthy every day. You know,
Right.
what that brings to mind mostly is the American government, the people in government,
Yes.
don't care about you.
Not at all. You know what
Okay.
they care about?
It's their own pocket.
Yeah.
So
Their own pocket and staying in power.
If you go through from that research, then stop and wonder what else is broken.
Yeah.
You
And
know?
let me tell you something. I mean, it's just like, yeah, that's how the Democrats are staying in power right now. You look at this. This country is falling apart, and they're censoring the truth. Look, there's enough evidence right now to get a special counsel to look into Joe Biden's election. Now, don't let that fool you, libtards. He's still the president of the United States because the vote was certified. But what that will do is it will let you know just the links that these people are willing to go to stay in power. And I know you agree with them right now, but let me ask you a small question. What happens when you don't agree with them?
When they mess with something you
Right.
don't care about.
All right? Because that's the truth of the matter is, right now, most of these people are young kids, and they're willing to give up rights that they don't know they want,
Yep.
right?
Yep.
And therein lies the problem.
They don't
It's
even
crazy.
understand what they're giving up, you know.
Yeah, I mean, it's really cool. And here's the hypocrisy, right? They're giving medical benefits, right, to all these illegal aliens that come across the border. Why? If you've got a job and you work in this country, you have to pay for your own benefits. These people are making more money than you off the government, and they get free insurance. You think about that. And I know you college kids don't care because you're still covered by your mom and dad. But what happens when you're paying this bill?
I mean, well, when you get really sick,
Yep.
you get hit with a $200,000 bill for a 2-day stay in the hospital.
Yeah.
Just saying, y'all.
Uh-huh.
Don't
Let me
get
tell you
right
something.
yet. You don't know.
Yeah, you don't know. And that's the whole thing. And it's because, it's like I always say, y'all fall for these catchphrases. They sound good, but they're not true, right? None of it is true. And where they get you is you're not smart enough to look it up for yourself. All right?
I don't know what the education system, but it must have benefited somebody, because that speech that lady was giving, there were some girls there.
Yeah.
They had common sense and some manners. They asked the
Yes.
questions. There was one girl, she asked her questions. She said, I don't agree with what you're saying, but thank you for answering my questions.
Right.
And she was polite, and
Yeah.
she was to the point, and she had her own reasoning behind her
Yes.
ideas. But, but the loudest majority that we hear about, oh boy.
Yeah. It's crazy.
You pay premium dollar for dumb.
Anyhow, yeah, I'm just having such a great time right now watching liberals. Having an absolute meltdown.
Yeah.
No one is being censored. All he's talking about is letting people get on there, saying things that are legal and lawful. All right? It's not... The truth is not a hate crime. It absolutely cannot be. A difference of opinion is not a hate crime. You just don't like it.
Yeah.
All right?
Yep.
And therein lies the problem. We have people in this country that truly believe it's just like with all this COVID stuff. If you don't believe that the way they believe, they censor you.
Yep.
All right? And even though it's the truth, and the truth is out there, no one wants to look for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's true.
But when you do your own research and you listen to all the doctors, not just one, you can come up to your own conclusions.
Yeah.
And I mean, holy cow.
Well.
But they've destroyed the economy.
Yeah, they've done a lot of damage. And, I mean, the ones that pay are the people that they least can afford it.
Yep.
The people with no money, no resources, none of that,
Yeah, I'm telling you. But anyhow, like I said, if you're looking around, I'm not going to starve, and my neighbors aren't going to starve, okay? But you guys got to understand, you people out there with your liberal opinions, you're the ones that are going to starve.
Well,
all you people in the city that can't grow a garden or live in an apartment, you need to learn out how to grow in buckets.
Yeah.
Something, because I'm telling you, it's a real thing. Food shortage is coming. It's already here. I mean, and if you look what the government is doing to our food supply to stay in power, you would absolutely... I need, somebody else needs to come up with some different conspiracy theories, because all mine are true.
I know, right?
Right?
Isn't it crazy?
That's the crazy part.
This is not supposed to be the truth, y'all.
No.
We're supposed to be the nut jobs.
Right.
We scream at the sky and...
We go to church. We're supposed to be the nut jobs.
The fundamentalists.
Yeah, fundamentalists.
I will never forget that.
Oh, yeah, it was great. But anyhow.
Oh, yeah. A friend of ours called us fundamentalist Christians.
Yes, fundamentalist Christians.
I don't even know what that means, but I like it.
Well, I don't know. It's just like, I just would like to know right now. I mean, here's something that just really, it's probably, I know all you people are going to get out there and say, I'm a white male, I shouldn't have an opinion. Well, you're stupid. I am a white male, I have an opinion. Just like you're a disturbed individual and you have an opinion, right? here's my opinion. There's a war on women right now.
Yeah.
You got fellers beating your butt literally in the boxing ring and MMA fighters, right? You have men beating your butts in all kinds of sports. Everybody is jumping on the bandwagon to support men, right? You're not even women anymore. You're birthing people. I don't know who invented that, but it's insulting. Where are all the feminists now, right? I mean, oh, I know, you all can't say anything because if you do, they'll think you might be a conservative.
The funny thing is...
The truth is the truth, though. There's a war on women right now.
The funny thing is that, guys, being a stay-at-home parent or woman, mother, being a stay-at-home mother, does not automatically mean that you're an ignorant mother.
No. You got all kinds of college.
You know, you don't have to be ignorant. When you can start going to school and all of this stuff, you can go to school. You can get educated.
Yep.
You can be educated. Do you honestly think that it takes an uneducated woman to raise good kids?
And to homeschool.
No. No, it doesn't. Just because you stay at home does not mean you're a dummy.
Oh, yeah.
I'm saying, you know? I tell you from our own experience, it takes some level of education for that.
Yes.
But I think this woke women and stuff, that's what they're doing. They're equating a stay-at-home mother with an ignorant woman.
Yes.
And that couldn't be farther from the...
No. Okay, so what we're doing here is we planted the squashes. And we gave them plenty of room to get started, okay? Now, because the squashes are going to take up lots of room, but the squashes will also bear fruit and die off just here in a couple of months. So what she's doing is she's planting, what are we planting, Mother?
Peppers.
Peppers in these empty spots. That's why we zigzagged them, right?
Yeah.
So when the squashes come out...
We're prone to squash bugs too.
Squash bugs.
They come out in late May, early June.
Yeah, they're like Democrats. They don't want to do no work. They just want to, you know, reap the reward.
By then, this stuff is dead. But I think this year, what I'm gonna do is, once this is done, we'll take it out, put something else, and then I think it would be a good idea. Once the bugs die down a little bit, say put a second planting of squash, and maybe we can have some fall squash.
You know, my thing is really, it's like, you know, if I was a Democrat right now, I'd be really pissed off because your party is absolutely portraying being a Democrat as a nut job. I mean, you all cannot agree with this stuff that's going on. You all can't be happy at paying $5 a gallon and $3 a pound for chicken, right? Why aren't you people a little more vocal?
Yeah.
Right?
Nobody wants to admit they made a mistake, I guess.
Oh, this is not a mistake. He did not win this election. I am firmly convinced. I know YouTube will probably ban this video. I don't care.
Well, you know, we could get demonetized.
Yeah!
You know, because we made so much money out of this stuff. You know?
And look, you know, here's the whole thing. I said it before. I don't want anyone to agree with me if they don't. What I want you to do is think about it. Maybe do a little research, right?
Yep. Think on it.
Yeah.
Think about it.
Because...
Don't believe everything you hear, including us.
If you believe what the Democrats and the liberals are trying to tell you, and this is what they're telling you in absolute, not only in words, but in deeds. They're telling you that men are better than women at being everything, including a woman.
Oh my God.
Right?
Isn't that terrible?
That's horrible. Think about it, people.
Yeah. Isn't that just the worst?
Yeah. That is just so insulting, and I ain't even a female type.
Yeah. I tell you what, this is gonna be me being sassy. I'm gonna tell you what.
Uh-oh.
Unless you've had a period in your life, I don't care about it, okay? Nuh-uh. Old women. You know what I'm talking about. It's... Let's go. I ain't talking about it. I'm just telling you. If you haven't had a period in your life, you need to be quiet. You ain't no woman.
And look, man, no one is saying that you can't dress up like a woman. No, and I'll be polite to you if I see you.
Yeah.
No one is telling you you can't do that. No one is telling you you can't cut your thingamabobby off. It's kind of strange, but they're doing it.
Yeah, it is.
But you gotta understand,
Yeah, that does not make
that don't make you a woman. You're still a guy who has a mental disorder. And like I say, if I see you in public, I'll be nice to you.
Yeah, we won't be rude.
All right, but I don't have to agree with you.
Yeah,
Just don't ask me about it, because I'll explain mental disorders to you.
yeah, I mean, there's a lot of things that I disagree with in this society that I'm like, oh boy.
Yeah,
I don't go around telling people that.
you feel, so therefore it's true. I feel like I should have $1 million in the bank. So who's giving me my $1 million?
Yeah, line up.
Pony up, Democrats.
I know. It's all feelings,
Oh, I'm telling you, it's crazy.
but you know, God says our hearts are
Yep.
deceitful and wicked, man. Anyways, we're gonna continue planting.
Yes, I think we've ranted long enough.
Yeah, y'all. Sorry.
Sorry.
I'm almost done with this tray, and that's all I'm gonna do because we got
Yeah, we gotta go for a Bible study today.
study.
But he yelled at us because we skipped Wednesday.
You're the man of the house. You're in charge, honey. So you need to be responsible.
You see how easy that is for women to jump out of stuff when they don't want to deal with it. Ha!
Well, you're the man of the house, Dad.
Yep, I tell you, we got grass growing. It's green. It's beautiful. I love this time of year. Wow. Look at these squashes growing, honey.
Are they big enough?
Oh, they're everywhere. No. Wow.
Let me see. Some might be ready.
I don't know, my dear. I don't think so. They're all still real little.
Oh yeah, they're getting there.
They're getting there. A few days.
Yeah.
Look at that.
And
They're-
it's ready.
Yeah.
They are showy.
They are pretty, ain't they? The reason we planted so many of these, look at the big ones over here going. The reason we planted so many of these is they freeze better.
Yeah.
Yes.
They freeze good.
Yeah, look, there's some pancake looking things.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, those are good.
those are good.
No, no.
We ain't got nothing going over here yet, huh?
No, those are gonna take a long while.
Yeah, these took a long time. These are really weird looking things when they get going.
They climb.
They climb, they get bushy. You'll see them. Anyhows, those are just our opinions.
That's it. That's all we have.
But yeah, I mean, I would like to see every platform go back to where it was. But let me tell you something. The Attorney General in the state of Wisconsin, all right, said that Mark Zuckerberg violated voter laws. In case you people don't know it, he gave like $2 billion to rig an election, or let's just say to a certain party, right? Which violates every voter law in several states. But yeah, I would like to see justice done, right? Really, because look, we know right now that this whole Russia collusion thing and that whole confusion with Trump, we absolutely know where it started. It started with Hillary Clinton and the DNC. We absolutely know that Adam Schiff was involved as early as 2016 with a false narrative.
Yep.
I mean, it depends on how you look at this. I mean, you know, a conspiracy, yeah, I mean, they broke laws, serious laws, all right?
Yeah.
We know now that the FBI was dirty. We know now that Mueller knew that it was all bull, and he still allowed that man to be impeached, all right? That shows you where the deep state is, the FBI.
Yeah, it's terrible.
Yeah, it's crazy. Anyhow, we ranted long enough.
I know, we did.
Last thoughts, Mutter.
Well, I don't know. You know me. Grab your Bible and read it.
Yeah.
You know, your answers are there, I promise.
You know what? I'll go one further. Don't grab your Bible and read it. Grab 2 Bibles and read it with someone that you love. Whether you agree with it or not, just sit there and read it and discuss it.
That's right.
Yeah, turn the TV off. Try it.
Yeah.
You'll like it.
Yeah.
Anyhow,
That's after that.
bye-bye.